So last week, YouTube made changes to their partner program, the requirements you need to monetize your content. And this is how you reacted. Hello everyone, my name is Rob, welcome to vidIQ. If this is your first time here, we are the YouTube tool and channel that aims to help you get more views in less time. Our tool is free to download, a link is in the description, and while you're at it, subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any of our content. Okay, deep breaths. Right, today's topic sent shockwaves around the YouTube community last week when YouTube themselves announced changes to their partner program policy. To give you those changes in a nutshell, you no longer need 10,000 views to monetize your content. Instead, you need at least 1,000 subscribers and 240,000 minutes of watch time or 4,000 hours over the last 12 months in order to monetize your channel. Now, I've already given you my general impressions and thoughts on the changes right here, so click on the card as displayed, but here's what you think and how it's affected many of you in the YouTube community. Perhaps the biggest complaint so far from you guys and girls is that those channels that previously were monetized through 10,000 views now aren't. You have a grace period up until February the 20th to reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The problem is many of you are in a strange dead zone where you quite comfortably meet 4,000 hours of watch time but fall well short of 1,000 subscribers. Maybe because you've had one video that's done very well, but you just don't have the capacity, the consistency to keep up to producing content that gets you to 1,000 subscribers. YouTube says that there's not many in this predicament, but that clearly doesn't seem to be the case considering how many comments we've received on that exact topic. This has already led to some interesting developments when it comes to communication. YouTube has effectively legitimized sub for sub. Hey YouTuber, hey, fancy doing sub for sub? Absolutely. Great.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
Ironically, on their own creator blog post, it's littered with people asking for sub for sub. And I posted a comment on Twitter where it would be that people would say, hey, I need to get up to 1,000 subscribers just like you, let's do sub for sub. And that kind of makes sense now. We're also seeing YouTubers who pin comments to their videos so that they get to the top of the comments list and saying, look, hey, really help me out guys here, I need to get to 1,000 subscribers in order to re-monetize my content. Now just to be clear, everything in this particular comment isn't true. Your account's not going to get cancelled because you don't meet the monetization requirements. But this is the sort of attitude that some YouTubers are going to have to resort to in order to get their numbers up. They're effectively gaming the system using tools for YouTube, but they're not necessarily designed to just get more subscribers. But has all this become a necessary evil to get where you need to go? Let us know in the comments below. Now on the other side of the coin, we have many experienced, successful YouTubers telling small creators that ad revenue alone is not the way forward on YouTube. There's many more income streams that are available that YouTubers should take advantage of that YouTube doesn't have direct control over. Take affiliate links for example. Let's say you make a video on a Mercedes-Benz car and you have one viewer watch that video, they click on the affiliate link, buy the car, and you get a kickback of 10%. That's $4,000 earned from one view. Bit of an extreme example, I know, but that's the general gist of affiliate links if you decide to go down that route. Another way forward is channel sponsorship or brand deals. A company may approach you to put their product in your video, whether it be explicitly or as part of a story. As long as you include the information that this is a paid promotion, YouTube is absolutely fine for that, and you can earn money directly from the company rather than YouTube themselves. Coming up next, we have Patreon, and this has been very popular in the last year or two, where video creators directly appeal to their audience and say, look, I can't earn enough money from the revenue streams on YouTube, so if you want to keep seeing my content and sustain the way I can grow my channel, then donate to me on a Patreon link where you might get more exclusive benefits and features. And of course, there is another way to earn income from your YouTube videos. Merchandise. But maybe it's not just about the money, it's also about a sense of achievement, accomplishing something that you've worked very hard for. Take this particularly heartbreaking comment from People of the Free Gift. What upsets me was the fact that finally after 3 years, I was almost at the point of reaching the $100 AdSense requirement to receive payment. and then had the feeling of that accomplishment totally smashed. Now this person is on 151 subscribers. If they've been working 3 years, it's going to take them another 25 years to get to 1,000 subscribers to get that payout. Now to you and me, maybe $100 is small fry, but to this video creator who's worked so hard over a long period of time, that could mean so much more to them. Now take this as an even more extreme example. Play with Greg, a gaming channel with 50,000 views a month, 140,000 minutes a month, but goodbye monetization. He only has 300 subscribers, 3 channels, 2 of them are monetized, and he gets about $60 a month from them. So where they get the stat from 99% of YouTubers earn less than $100 a year or less than $2.50 in the last month, we're not quite sure. 4,000 hours is easy to get, but as we said earlier, 1,000 subscribers is not for certain channels. And finally, listen to this story from Edward Griffin. I'm part of the 1%, if YouTube statistics are to be believed. Less than 1,000 subscribers, but more than $60 in revenue in the last 28 days, more than $400 in the last 365 days. Can you imagine? That might be a new camera, or indeed, as he says, using the ad revenue to pay for things like my vidIQ subscription. It will be a shame if this policy is enacted without exception or modification. Damn YouTube! Small YouTubers are also looking for someone to blame, in particular, he who shall not be named. You know who I mean. That recent controversy is merely a coincidence. YouTube have been looking to refine their requirements for a good couple of months, and this has more to do with bad actors, as YouTube call them, who have a lot less subscribers than he who shall not be named, but are simply uploading content from popular YouTubers and trying to earn a quick buck before their channel gets removed, simply because they can get to 10,000 views. So don't worry folks, it's not just because of the actions of one YouTuber why you may think you're being punished. Another popular myth that started to resurface is the conspiracy against small YouTubers that because their content isn't monetized, their videos won't be properly promoted and shared by YouTube. Now, if you think that logic through, every single YouTuber who's been on the platform before their content was monetizable has gone through this process. So there's no unfair advantage if it does exist, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't. If you've got any hard evidence, I'd love to see it. Now you can kind of start to see the general arguments here. There is, as always, a distinction between the haves and the have-nots. The haves are thinking, why are any of these small YouTubers complaining about some revenue that they probably can't get hold of, because AdSense revenue doesn't pay out until $100 and many of these channels won't hit that. But then we have the have-nots who really want to see monetization of their channel as a sense of achievement, the next step towards growing as a channel. And I can see the arguments both ways after a couple of days of experiencing some pretty passionate views from both sides. Now there's also something else that's coming out of this YouTube change, and it's a positive one. I'm seeing an incredible amount of drive and passion and determination. A lot of you are seeing this as an obstacle or a challenge that you're determined to overcome. And if you look at it from that point of view, then you've already won in one sense, because there are potentially thousands of YouTubers who are going to use this YouTube change as an excuse to give up. And if you're not going to give up, if you're going to strive to succeed, then you've already won. And that, if nothing else, is a big positive of what's going to come out of this. And that's what I found out by following the YouTube community over the last couple of days. I hope you found this video informative and enjoyable. If you did, do let me know, because I decided to go with a slightly different approach on this one and do more to camera pieces to see how you would react to it. Do let me know in the comments below. And of course, enjoy the rest of your video making day. Bye for now.